Let's get right to that breaking news. A new member of the West Virginia House of Delegates finds himself in major legal hot water tonight over the violent protests at the U.S. Capitol this week. Delegate Derrick Evans is now in federal custody on 2 charges. Chief political reporter Mark Curtis has more.
Derrick Evans is in the Capitol.
Delegate Derrick Evans was one of hundreds of protesters who broke into the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday as Congress tried to certify the election of Democrat Joe Biden as president. Vandalism was done to the Capitol and 5 people died, including a Capitol police officer. Derrick Evans, who was just elected to the House of Delegates, broadcast much of the disturbance on Facebook, claiming to be an independent media reporter. Today, Governor Justice made this announcement.
West Virginia Delegate Evans charged federally with entering a restricted area according to Federal Department of Justice press conference, something the courts will have to handle.
Mr. Evans has been able to violate his oath of office even before he's taken a seat in our legislature. I think that we have Republicans and Democrats are going to come together and remove Mr. Evans from office.
The first opportunity for doing that is this Wednesday, January 13th, when the legislature opens at noon. Anyone, including House Speaker Roger Hanshaw, can make the motion, and then there will be a debate and vote. If at least 67 members say yes, Evans will be expelled immediately. Delegate Evans' initial appearances and arraignments will take place in federal court, West Virginia, but if it goes to trial, he'll be moved to the federal court system in Washington, D.C., and prison time is a possibility if convicted. In Charleston, I'm Mark Curtis, 13 News, working for you.
Mark, thanks. The specific charges say Delegate Evans knowingly entered a restricted building without lawful authority. He's also charged with violent entry and disorderly conduct on the U.S. Capitol grounds. Well, Delegate Evans was just sworn in as a member of the House of Delegates from Wayne County. Again, he posted a video of himself on social media exclaiming, we're in, Derrick Evans is in the Capitol. Now, the video shows Evans surging into Statutory Hall past security while an alarm is blaring. Veteran Eastern Panhandle Delegate John Doyle says Evans has brought disgrace upon the Mountain State.
Delegate-elect Derrick Evans has disgraced himself and brought shame on the state of West Virginia. The only honorable thing for him to do at this point is to resign immediately his position in the House of Delegates. Should he fail to do that, I think it is incumbent upon the House of Delegates to refuse to seat him.
Evans could face fines and up to a year in prison.